What is going on, GWD community? We are back with another episode of the Kickoff. This episode is your prime time predictions for week 2. Last week I think we were off a little bit, mostly because we didn't know what y'all could do. But this week we should be spot on because some of y'all are trash and some of y'all are really good. And we admit we were wrong about a few. Okay, so I'm here with Jonah. Go ahead and say what's up.
What's up?
And we got Mac Jones with us.
Yo.
All right, so we're going to go through these predictions pretty quickly, and then we'll talk about the game of the week, which is going to be the Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is going to be on Twitch, link in my bio, starting at 8 p.m. Central. All right, here we go. We got Giants and BK taking on the CPU. Pretty easy for BK. I think you guys would agree with that. BK's taking that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we got BK Bulls taking on J Daddy. I'm gonna go J Daddy with like a margin of victory of 15 to 20 plus. But
I got 40 plus.
40 plus.
I got 50.
No faith in BK Bulls.
Yeah, no.
No.
He played kind of a Mickey Mouse player in Griff last week. Close game, only won by 3 at that. And I feel like 20 points is very, very, very generous.
Wow.
I think the over/under would probably be 35 points. I think most people are going over on that. Like, I can put this in the most respectful way I can. J Daddy is a great player, and BK's just not.
Okay. All right. Well, we got Austin taking on a CPU, so I think we can all agree Austin would be taking that one. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. We got Buffalo and Sean taking on Young Griff in Miami. I think I'm gonna go Sean on this one. If he actually plays this game, but we'll see.
Yeah, definitely Sean has played in the Madden League in the past, and he's not a bad player, but being dealt the Bills is definitely a blessing. So I think he got this one.
For sure. We got the Cardinals guy and Sky taking on Mets Rock. I think they were going to take Sky on this one. This will be his first time playing a real opponent, so I don't know if he's good or not, but Mets Rock is got shut out last week. So.
Nah, I think I'm going to go Mets Rock here, honestly.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the next one. We got Ethan. No, excuse me. The Mets 1-2-2-1 taking on Holding R2. They both played a horrendous last week, but I do think R2 has some skill in him. And I don't think Mets has any. So I'm taking R2 with a margin of victory by 40.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah, definitely.
The Mets is going 0-17, respectfully, so.
Yeah. We got a kind of a throwaway game in Zeno versus Day. I don't even know if Day's playing, but if he is, I'm taking Day against that Cincinnati team. I think Day just knows how to cheese, sweat, and do all that good stuff. But if he doesn't play, it'll probably be a force win for Cincinnati. Well, that's my take on that.
Yeah, Days, I've never seen him play, but he spends thousands of dollars in the game, and if you're spending thousands of dollars to be trash, yeah, I don't know, but I think I'm gonna go Day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Day too. He might be too busy trapping though.
All right, we got the Texans and Roman Fields taking on Ethan. I think this is gonna be my hot take, but I like Roman here. That Texans team is garbage, but he still has Deshaun Watson. He has some weapons. And I heard he's active on the trade market. Emergence coming off a week where he just gave up 70. I'm taking Roman.
Yeah, I beg to differ. Very differ. Emergent is a Super Bowl player. He in the last one he did get embarrassed by Brandon nonetheless. But making the Super Bowl is hard within itself. Especially it was kind of a Mickey Mouse division at that time. But that's besides the point. He's a Super Bowl player, and Roman ass, and his team also ass. So yeah, easy win for Emergent.
I'm gonna take Emergent because he's off a terrible loss, and I think he's just gonna destroy Roman today or tomorrow.
Yeah, he is gonna have some veggies coming out tonight.
Oh, okay. We got D-Bert taking on Weeda. I think Weeda's coming off a rough quit against J Daddy, and D-Bert's coming off of a good win against Tendies. I think D-Bert rides the momentum and takes this win against Weeda as well. But I think it'll be a close game.
Definitely not. I think that last game against Tendies was definitely a fluke. D-Bert's not that good of a player. I've played him before. I embarrassed him in the playoffs. I embarrassed him in the regular season. He's not a good player. I feel like he's gonna go back to his old Debert ways, bad reads, bad defense. As soon as he can figure out the one formation on defense that he uses, it's gold. You're good. So I think I'm definitely going Wida.
All right, Jonah.
I'm going Ebert, man. It's
Yeah.
going 2-0, winning the division.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I think let's go ahead and move on to Liners taking on Arizona. I think this is going to be a pretty easy win for Liner, especially if Arizona guy does only run the 3 plays that he ran against Franny. Liner, I don't know how he lost to the CPU, but he still found a way to cheese them because he does lead the league in yards and all types of foolishness. So I think Liner wins this one pretty easily. Double digits for sure. Jonah?
Yeah, definitely Liner.
All right, we're just going to Atlanta taking on a CPU Tampa Bay. I'd be taking it myself here. I'd assume y'all probably take myself here too. We'll move on to Tennessee and the Seahawks, which is Brandon and Franny. I think this might be the first 100-point differential game of the season. I hope it's not, but I don't see Franny even coming close here.
I definitely don't see Franny coming close. I think it's not going to be 100 though, because you're a sick man to hope somebody gets 100 put on their head. But I think Franny loses by 50. Franny, he can score points. I mean, Derrick Henry, you just give him the ball again, like I said, he can score points, so it doesn't really matter. Definitely not losing by 100, but
there is a world maybe right before I let Jonah go. There's a world maybe where Franny kind of keeps it close because he kills a lot of clock because he'll give the ball to Derrick Henry a lot. But if he decides not to force feed Henry or he can't get yards with Henry, then that's where I see the 100-point loss coming. But
yeah,
maybe.
But you gotta hope that he doesn't get the glitch today, because that'd be so sick. That'd be sickening if they give the worst player playing the best player the glitch. That'd be sick. But we'll see what happens.
Jonah?
Definitely Brandon. That's it.
All right, let's go over to Ryland and Ethan. This is tough. I don't really. I'm kind of iffy on Ethan. He's E-Buckets. We know Ryland's good. I know Ethan is good, but I don't know if he's great in the cheese aspect. And I think Ryland is great in the cheese aspect. So I'm gonna have Ryland taking this one. But I hope it's close.
I'm gonna take E-Buckets. If, like I said, BK wins the division, I think Ryland has to lose these games, and I'm gonna take E-Buckets.
Jonah?
I'm gonna take Ryland. I haven't seen much of E-Buckets at all, so.
Okay, let's go ahead and try to speed through these last two. We got Subway we got Subway taking on Aiden. That'll be a really good game. I'm gonna take Aiden with no Mahomes. I like Baltimore on a bounce back week.
Yeah, no. Definitely Subway. Like I said, Aiden's a fraud.
Jonah?
Definitely Aiden. He's gonna bounce back and drop 60.
Okay, and then we got Tendies taking on a CPU, and Tendies should take that one easily, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about this game of the week and Trent taking on Smalls. We've seen Smalls in the Super Bowl. We've seen him with a bad team in the Jets. We see him in another okay team, with the Steelers. He won against the CPU. Trent beat Aiden with a very, very, very good against a very good Ravens team. I think this is going to be a good game, but ultimately I got Smalls winning. I got Smalls, figuring out Trent's cheese, limiting him, and putting up enough points to win the game.
I definitely I think Trent is gonna have a good year. We were talking so much smack about him the entire last episode, so I think I'm gonna have Trent by a touchdown.
Okay.
I still have my doubts about Trent, so I'm gonna definitely take Smalls here. He's a Super Bowl player with an amazing defense.
Mickey Mouse Super Bowl player at that.
There you go. There you have it. That's our week 2 predictions. We're gonna keep track of how our predictions go. We'll keep each of our overall record. We agree on some things, and some things we definitely disagreed on. So, come back for tomorrow. We'll have our week 2 recap, and we'll talk about our week 3 predictions. So, thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Remember, 8 p.m. Central Primetime tonight. You can see Trent and Steelers going up against each other. Yeah. And it's GWD signing out. Joan and Jaden, say what y'all got to say, and let's get out of here.
T-Bird's a fraud. 1-16 season incoming, and I'm the best analyst here.
T-Bird is not a fraud. 17-0 season incoming.
Okay, dude.
All right, bye guys.